right, so identifying your dream client and amping up your sales content. I'm super excited about this one. I mean, I'm excited about all of them, but we all want to work with amazing people. They're happy to invest in you and your brand. They're happy to pay you what you're worth, and they make clocking in every day a breeze because they are just so dang fun to work with.
When you try to appeal to everyone, your message doesn't resonate as deeply with the people that you actually will truly, truly love working with. It can be really scary to narrow down your client. Trust me, we know. We get it, but we're going to share something with you. Doreen, tell them about our dream client.
I love her. She makes me so happy.
Ditto.
This is Morgan. She is adorable, as you can see. She's a mother of 2 and a wife of 1. She has been building this little business since her little ones were in diapers, but this year her baby is going to grade 1 and she is ready to step it up a notch, or 7 notches.
A lot.
She's very capable, she's a hard worker, she's pretty tech savvy, and she's very aesthetically driven. So you would think that she would be okay with spending a chunk of her spare time on social media, right? Like that's what you would assume. But at the end of the day, she's the happiest when she's spending time with her family. She's outdoors, she's camping, she's kayaking, she's hiking, or maybe she's kicking back with a glass of wine.
By herself.
It's the best.
Is Morgan going to come knocking on our door tomorrow? We made her up, so no.
But because we have handpicked the qualities that make a really, truly great client for us, and we speak into Morgan's life, her struggles, and her values all the time, we are attracting people that have things in common with her, which is amazing. That really draws people that we love to work with. So
this works, you guys.
After we sat down and did this for the first time, properly with actual names on paper and a stock photo of Morgan beside the pictures of my kids on my bulletin board, it took less than 6 months for those pinch me inquiries to start rolling in. So it's definitely worth spending a little bit of time on, for sure. So before you get intimidated, we know that it can be really hard to go from an abstract concept of a person to an actual muse, if you will. So we are going to take a peek at all of the best qualities of your most excellent clients, and then we're just going to mash all of those qualities up into one client that's absolutely dreamy and ideal and amazing. So that's really not too bad.
No, it's not. So if you haven't already, open your workbook to page 8 and let's get cracking. First, think back to a handful of clients that you have loved working with in the past. Now, once they're down, just score them, just like you did in elementary school, from A through F, A being the best, F obviously the worst. Don't overthink this. It's just a brain dump. Nobody's going to see it.
Then we're going to dig a little bit deeper. So what is it about that client that set them apart from your other clients? What do all of these people have in common? And what was it specifically that you really did love about working with them?
Once you have a general idea of who you'd like to work with, it's much, much easier to narrow it down and create a persona to match.
There's so much stuff on the internet, a million different ways to create a dream client persona, a million different worksheets. We've done probably 90% of them. But honestly, here's the easiest, most effective way of all. Like, are you ready for this?
Write down 10 things you know for sure about your dream client.
That's it. So freaking simple. We're so insane.
Yeah, that's what makes it work so well.
So remember that you don't have to get all of the answers set in stone today. So you will evolve, your talents will evolve, your dream client and your business will evolve, or we hope it will. We're sure it will. You can always pop back in and return to this exercise a few times per year.
We do.
Yeah, we for sure do that. So there is one more thing that I wanted to mention about your dream client, and that is if you have a different price points or different offers that you're just like not sure how to pull all the pieces together, you can gear them towards the same person at a different stage in her journey. So, for example, our creative membership or design done for you was created for the Morgan that we described a few minutes ago. But this program would have been a great fit for her before she was ready to outsource those products. Maybe it was a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago, but it was the same person. She was just at a different stage of the game. So hopefully that's helpful.
Let's move on. This next exercise is going to help you quickly amp up the value of your offer. There's one quick question that changes the whole game. What makes your client buy right now? For example, maybe she's constantly rushing around, always late for everything, and feels like she's dropping the ball. That that means she'll pay top dollar for convenience.
And I feel like we all know someone like this.
Yeah.
You spend a lot of money on convenience, right? So understanding what motivates your clients to buy or to pay a premium is crucial when it comes to your marketing content.
People don't buy solutions. They buy results.
So what are your clients' aims in their life and business? And how do you fit into that picture? Why should she care about what you have to offer?
When you own a set of values and showcase a lifestyle that your clients can buy into, you move from a place of push marketing to pull marketing. It's really easy to fall into that trap of push marketing, getting your products out there and constantly running sales and promotions and hoping that something sticks. But creating emotional value for your specific client is what's going to set you apart.
This is how we marketed this program. Again, people don't buy solutions, they buy results. So if we had introduced our sales content by saying, we have the super cool mentorship program, it's 90 days, you get a workbook, there's practice activities, there's journaling prompts, there's a ton of space for brain dumps, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
We would have lost your interest pretty dang quickly, right? But because we started with the results, that's when you start listening.
You're here because you want to grow your business. You want to get rid of all that overwhelm that goes with your socials and stop wasting your time without getting solid results. You're not here because you want an extra email in your inbox every week.
So the features of your product are important. We're not saying don't touch on them, don't mention them, but they're important, sure. But they come last. So lead with the emotional value and then back it up with the nuts and bolts.
Turn to page 13 of your workbook. There are 3 steps that you need to take to put this in action.
So the first thing that you want to do is you want to speak to an issue that's causing your audience some stress. So once you speak into that, they will start to relate. And then once they start to relate, that means that they're going to start to listen. So here's exactly how to do this. First thing that you want to do is ask a question beginning with the words, do you know? That question has to identify the pain or the need or the value that your offer addresses.
Once you've addressed the problem, present yourself as a solution. Describe what do you do? For whom do you do it? From there, cast a vision of the life your clients will have after they purchase from you. Explain why you do what you do, beginning with the words, so that.
So for an example, just to make this really super clear, so did you know that a lot of small business owners struggle with their marketing? We help you uncomplicate it so that you can get seen, get heard, and get result. Please don't say it like, did you know, because you sound really douchey, aka I sounded douchey, but you kind of get the idea. So that's it. When your readers land on your social media or your website and you have that there, they're going to know that they're in the right place. So you're reading their minds, you're speaking into their problems, you're speaking their language, and you're helping them fix their problems. So that's like a giant cozy onesie for their soul. Good job.
So once again, a ton of information for you to digest, work through the workbook, take your time.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Do the things.